and I can't believe what just happened. I will have a fight with the president of my country. Hello everybody, I'm the Rubber. Today we bring you what happens if you have a fight with the president. It's not like a verbal fight, but let me explain. During my journalistic career, I've reported events like riots, covering election days, and even interviewed some terrorists. Still, when you go to these places, at least you know what to find. And most of the times, it's just gonna be a bullet in the head. Although we are trained to be prepared for the unexpected, sometimes that exceeds our imagination. The president was passing by in my city, and many stations were like pros trying to cover it. Of course, I was part of the crowd and used the microphone to get the president's voice as usual. Not a big deal, a regular thing during a typical day. Now, what happened is something I can totally explain into words. I think I offended the president. Apparently, I didn't put the mic so close to him, and he considered that I didn't want him to talk, or that whatever he was going to say, it lacked importance. Excuse me? Why aren't you getting closer? Yes, I'm talking to you, son. Where's your station? At first, I didn't think he was talking to me, but then he insisted, and when he had eye contact, I knew my destiny was settled. 3 days. I'll knock you up, pal. He didn't say anything else. He didn't blink his eye, he just turned around and walked peacefully. But with a statement that soon was trending in the whole world. Everyone at my side was like, oh man, you have a big one now. And in the station, there couldn't be more pleased. This is the fight of the century. Honor on Fire. The big boss versus the worker class. And tons of other titles were running on the news and pages, with this surreal situation becoming weirder and weirder. And that's too much to say. When I was at home, the plates were flying and words were shouted out loud. My family went mad. How dare you to challenge the president, said my mom. It always had to be you, right? Everything's about you, my sister complained. Ha ha ha, said my dad. Kick him in the crotch, said Grandpa, showing his profound hate to the president. No, Dad, no one will kick the president in the crotch. Aw, how is it possible that all of you are treating this like an everyday thing? I was getting on my nerves. I mean, the president wants to fight me. That sentence alone is just the breakpoint for a hilarious movie. But this was real life, and I can't tell how many fights a president has had. If I'm the first one, should I be proud of it? Bets were all over the place. Some bet $30,000 against me, and the president's popularity raised limitless. This fight was better than any public campaign in his party. In the TV, there were documentaries about this event, and I thought, this thing happened just a couple of days ago. How is it possible that we already have documentaries about the subject? And then I remembered that we live in a country where the president can beat anyone if he wants it. So I stopped thinking about that and start doing what a man has to do, training. The president was sharing his training routine to the public, so I knew what to do to beat him. He was tall, even taller than me, and his intelligence was a wild card. What if I'm the first one fighting against him in public? And if I win, I would become the new president. Yay! And little did I know that there were people that supported me, and my face was on shirts and cups. They used an old ugly photo, but who cares? I'm in their shirts. When the day of the truth came, all cameras were on me, but mostly on the president. He was the favorite according to analytics, and bets were 1,000,000 to 1. I don't even have to explain which one is me. And you would see the people, all of them are cheering at the president, like he's a king. Well, he's kinda a king, but not in that sense. Meanwhile, in my corner, part of my family is with me, and they're here for obligation, not for desire. My grandpa keeps talking racist stuff, and I'm sweating my skin out. Mr. President, would you give us some words on the fight? Asked one of those pretty boys of Channel 9. Of course, son. I will beat this stupid reporter. No offense for you or any other good reporter in this wonderful nation. And restore my dignity. Each punch to him is a punch against terrorists. Everyone was insane. His speech touched the whole country. And my speech was something like, I honestly don't understand what's happening, but my father raised no cowards, so I'll fight. Boo, said the public. Come on, my speech was better. We entered the ring and put our gloves on. The bell sounded and we started jumping. The whole country was astonished when they saw the president's muscles. You know Dwayne Johnson? Well, it was something like that. And I was like, do you know Danny DeVito? The president made his first punch, but he missed it. I heard someone saying, you're disgusting. Just because I dodged the blow? But what do I have to do? Letting me be punched in the face? He punched me in the face. People were hysterical. I got up and made my move. He dodged it and punched me again. I started to taste blood on my mouth, and trust me, it's not a yummy thing. He got me cornered, and that's when I know this thing is real. Because of his punch burst, that it's almost mortal. This is the most powerful man in the country, and it's not just verbally, he's also physically amazing. And that's when I remember the wisest words in my life.
The crotch.
I took all my energies and used the leg to slip away. I missed the only chance I had to beat the president, but I tried to make one last resort, also missing in the process, and punching him in the crotch. The results were these. I wouldn't have won the fight if I kicked the president's crotch. That's an illegal move. But since my punch was going to his face and I slipped, that counts as an unintentional victory movement. So, I'm the first person in history that you can say as a Christmas story about the time I fought the president and won. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to click like, subscribe to this channel, and hit the bell. Please share it to your friends if you like this video. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.